9 a.m. Eastern, only on Peacock.
Well, Todd, you can go back and look at all the decisions the coaches made, but there are two big ones that stand out. The 4th and 1 call for Ohio State and the 2nd and 15 call for Notre Dame.
Yeah, they called a safe play, the screen. You don't expect it, you don't complete it. I mean, JT made a great play on it. It falls incomplete, and that stops the clock and allows Ohio State to save their last timeout.
They'll start this drive from the 35. Henderson in motion. McCord looking to swing it to him, and that's going to be incomplete. It was tipped at the line and just barely a forward pass.
I think Javonte Jean-Baptiste may have got a hand on it. He's trying to make a safe play on 1st down, and you can see right there, Jean-Baptiste gets enough on the ball to alter the course, and it's 2nd and 10.
Coaches have tried to make sure that he stayed focused on the game and not going up against his former teammates, but whatever he's done, he has been spectacular as a record today. 2nd and 10. McCord, screen, over the head of Henderson.
He had space too because they free released him and there was nobody picking him up. But the ball is going to be a little bit high and hard. Watch right here. Nobody's there to pick up Henderson. It's high and it's behind the running back, and that's why Trayvon's like, just get that ball in front of me and I'm off to the races. And now it's 3rd and 10.
And a first-year starting quarterback, Kyle McCord, who has not been in this type of environment. McCord uncorks. It's complete. 1st down, Ohio State to Ibuka.
I mean, Ibuka just has such a great feel. Watch him sit down between Harper and the safety and make the catch in space.
He has had some huge 3rd down conversions today. McCord hit as he throws. Incomplete in the direction of Fleming.
A good pressure that time. Jean-Baptiste in there. He's coming from the outside. Right here he is. He's going to get good pressure, collapse the pocket. Also, Jalen Sneed, who has been a presence in the game today. He has shown up. Got a lot of sudden burst and good position by Benjamin Morris in there to knock it away.
Can McCord find a signature moment in just his 4th game as a starter? 2nd and 10. McCord feeling the pressure, gets rid of it for Stover, and a positive gain. Did get out of bounds, which was the key here, pausing the clock until they get it to the line. Third and 7.
Oh, Ibuka has been the guy, it seems like, on 3rd down. A lot of attention being paid to Marvin Harrison Jr. He's up here. Ibuka's right here.
McCord steps up, and he's hit as he throws it. Incomplete. Major pressure from Notre Dame, and J.D. Bertrand, the captain.
Yeah, Bertrand comes on the blitz. There's a man to pick him up. Travian Henderson just doesn't do a good enough job blocking the blitz, and Bertrand is able to get a hit on the quarterback right as he's releasing the football.
Here's the ball game.
And they're taking Henderson out on this 4th down play and bringing a bigger back in, train him to help pass protect on 4th down.
Ohio State does have the timeout. And they used it.
Timeout. Notre Dame. For 2nd of the half. Will be 30 seconds in length.
So it's Marcus Freeman who takes his 2nd timeout.
Kind of like the basketball timeout. You know, you see the formation on the last play or the out-of-bounds play. 4th down play could be the last play of the ball game. Freeman sees they were in an empty backfield and calls timeout to make the right adjustment. I'll tell you what, Al Golden told us, you know, it's going to come down to this, the last 4 minutes, and it has. I mean, this has been a great battle between two very physical football teams, and it comes down to this one play right here.
We just saw Marvin Harrison Jr. On a normal day, it's a given that it's going to him. The football is heading his direction. But today, with the ankle issue, and he's just been relatively quiet overall, it's been Abuka who's been the man to step up.
Right. Yeah, I mean, you don't ever want to rule that guy out, right? Marvin Harrison Jr. But the pressure here the last couple downs has also been a factor for Notre Dame and what they've been able to do in affecting Kyle McCord.
4th in the ball game.
Looks like bracket coverage on Marvin down here on the right.
McCord steps up over the middle. First down. Julian Fleming with the extra extension.
How about that? Julian Fleming, very quiet, crossing route, working on the nickelback Thomas Harper, and gets just enough for the first down. Stover's open.
Nearly intercepted.
Oh, boy. He's so lucky. Stover was wide open. The pass was late, and D.J. Brown almost intercepted it. Watch D.J. Brown read this and come right in front of the intended receiver and not able to catch the football. Stover was open for a moment, and then D.J. Brown could have ended the game right there. Again, no margin for error all night.
McCord to throw on 2nd down. Another completion, diving grab from Harrison.
Working in between defenders. I mean, there's a lot of attention to him, but he makes a great catch.
McCord looking towards the end zone. Oh, broken up. Benjamin Morrison locked in with Harrison.
Boy, these two have battled tonight. I mean, there have been some really good one-on-one matchups. Now, there's safety help if he comes back to the inside, but it's an outside route. And so Morrison is right there one-on-one, and he can't play it much better than that.
Morrison is a freshman last year, a team-high 6 interceptions. 11th play of the drive. McCord hit. McCord keeps the football, lets it loose, and he throws it away. Great penetration again by Botello.
Yeah, this shows some strength by Kyle McCord, too. I mean, he's able to get rid of this football. They're going to talk about whether it was intentional grounding, but I think there were receivers in the area. He was not out of the tackle box.
It's close, and they do throw the flag here, and this will end up being intentional grounding.
Intentional grounding, offense, number 6. So lost it down on the play.
Terry, are they calling that just because he was definitely trying to avoid the sack? I mean, it seemed like there were receivers in the area.
Todd, he was in the he was still in the tackle box.
Right.
He has to throw the ball in the direction of a receiver. We'll watch 18's route. He cuts inside, and then the quarterback throws it away from him.
Yeah.
Had 18 been outside the numbers, or excuse me, outside the numbers, it wouldn't have been a foul. But he's well away from that direction. It is intentional grounding and a good call.
And you just heard it at the very end there from our referee, Larry Smith. Ohio State's going to have to use that final timeout to avoid the 10-second runoff that comes from the penalty. And let's just take another look at that route. So, Terry, we're saying if he broke maybe to the outside, now they avoid this intentional grounding altogether.
Yeah, absolutely. And the quarterback had also been hit, but he starts his throwing motion after contact. So it's all on him. So that contact doesn't matter. It's all on the quarterback. He's got to get it in the vicinity of a receiver. And again, it's the direction he threw it that made this intentional grounding.
Yeah, and credit Jordan Botello because he made the play. He got quick pressure in there. We've seen him play inside and outside. He gets the pressure and forces the throw. And ultimately the penalty on Ohio State.
This feels pretty obvious. You got 2 shots at the end zone here. 3rd and 19 from the 22. No timeouts and 15 seconds left.
Yep.
So you've got to take your shot.
Yep. Well, you got guys to do it to, right? I mean, you've got some guys that you can take a chance with. The question is now, does Al Golden choose to continue pressure and try to get to Kyle McCord before he can find Marvin Harrison or Ibuka or Cade Stover near the end zone. Three-man rush.
McCord floats it, end zone, caught short. Ibuka makes the catch inside the one. Clock will pause here. They can spike it. Get onside. McCord clocks it with 7.
What a throw. And again, Ibuka just reading the coverage and finding the soft spot. It's a three-man rush. They're dropping 8, and he does a great job of gearing down his route at the end instead of running into the coverage. And McCord able to find it. What a big-time throw and catch at this point in the game.
Henderson and Hart had to keep him outside the goal line, but now 7 seconds left. 2nd and goal. No timeouts.
You have 2 throws or you have 1 run here. That's all you got.
And Notre Dame will take their final timeout.
Timeout. Notre Dame, the 3rd and final charge timeout. Be 30 seconds in length.
Well, that's the key with this Ohio State offense. Marvin Harrison Jr. might not have the best day, but Emeka Ibuka is good enough to be a #1 receiver pretty much everywhere else in the country. And he's got a great night. 7 catches, 96 yards, and some clutch grabs for Ohio State.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, the clutch type of grabs that they've been in critical moments, and credit Kyle McCord. I mean, with a couple big-time throws here to get his team in position. 21 of 38. 240 yards now, and Ohio State with a chance to drive right here for the win.
What a moment for this young man out of St. Joseph's High School. Won the job leading into week 3. 2nd and goal. McCord rolls, fires, incomplete. Harrison the intended target. 3 seconds left, and third down upcoming.
Train him in again for Travion Henderson. If you're Notre Dame, you got to be alert for a run here as the last play of the game.
Give it to him. Train him up the middle. He's in. Touchdown, Ohio State. They walk it off at Notre Dame Stadium. They will look at it. They have to look at it.
Well, first of all, gutsy call, calling the run. All the defenders on that side. Trainum runs back to the left. Notre Dame did not have enough defenders on that side of the formation. Now, did he get the ball across the plane? I think so. It just needs to, the nose of the ball just needs to cross. That's a touchdown. Gutsy call, 4th down. They went to the run. They took Travion Henderson out. They brought the bigger back in, and Notre Dame was not in a good formation defensively to stop the run to that side.
Stunned silence in South Bend. And for Trainum, came in short yardage all night and came up with the biggest play. Touchdown will be confirmed. And Ryan Day, a sigh of relief. You can feel that collective exhale in Columbus.
Well, again, all the defenders were on the right side. They were playing man-to-man on the receivers. And it was a great call by Ryan Day.
The real question, you saw it, and now the fans here believe that he was short. You saw it there on the clock. Did he get it over that goal line with 1 second on the clock? I'm not sure if it looks short. Let's see where what's the first body part that touches is that knee, and it looks like the football is right there even with the goal line.
No.
Kyle McCord, so much credit to that young man for how he handled
Look
himself.
at everybody looking. Tony Alford, the running back coach. Chip Trainum, the transfer from Arizona State, came as a linebacker. May have just scored the biggest touchdown of his career.
Let's hear from Terry McCauley. Obviously, they're going to have to review the final play of the game, especially one that's this close. But just take us through what they're looking at and kind of their process down the stretch here.
No, I've been in contact with them. They have confirmed this is touchdown. What they're actually looking at is when his knee is down, or when he breaks the plane, is there 1 second on the clock? And if there is, then we'll have a kickoff.
It's awfully close, and it looks like, just based on our replay right there, that is the case. Now, remember, you can call for a fair catch, but it has to be within a certain yardage designation. You'd imagine that Ohio State, if they did have to kick it off, it would be some kind of pooch.
Squib.
Yes.
Or pooch, yeah. What a ball game. My goodness.
After review, the ruling of a field of a touchdown is confirmed. However, we will have 1 second left on the game clock. We will have an untimed down and then a kickoff.
There you have it. So they will have to kick it off after the extra point. Ryan Day just trying to keep his team composed right now.
Well, what a drive. Engineered by this new starting quarterback, Kyle McCord. Incredible throw to get them down to the 1 yard line to Abuka.
Now, if they were to block the extra point and return it, that's 2 points for Notre Dame, and it could take us to overtime. Stranger things have happened. Felding will come on for it. And the kick is right through. So the seesaw gets Ohio State back in front after they had given up 14 unanswered points.
You know, I want to look at the touchdown again and just show you this was a great call by Ryan Day. Switch backs, and now these defenders are all on this side. There's only a couple guys over here, 2 guys to stop the run. And you have 3 blockers for Ohio State, and then Trainum takes it inside. So it was the right call at the right time. Ryan Day, a lot of people wondering about the 4th down call when he went with the jet sweep instead of inside. This was a brilliant, gutsy call on 4th down to run the football on the last play of the game.
So now they're going to have to hope for a miracle in South Bend. And with a pack